alaikum to all the dear viewers of Sutara TV. Today I have got a very special guest here with me who's come all the way from India. His name is Ustad Ghulam Abass Khan, and I'd like to welcome him to Sutara TV and also to Australia.
Thank you so much, Sutara. Assalamu alaikum to all the viewers of Sutara TV.
Thank you so much. And I'd like to ask, how long have you been here so far? Have you been enjoying it? Do you like Melbourne?
So far, it's a beautiful trip, and I had about 9 concerts till now. 2 more concerts to be held. One is on 26th, another on 1st of April.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's very good. So, could you please tell me how the concert's been going so far? You had
very nicely.
How's the audience?
Very nicely arranged, and audience is wonderful. I have no words because fortunately, the kind of music I perform, it has a vast viewership. Not only Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis. Fiji Indians, and of course Afghans.
Oh, okay.
Because I sing in Farsi also.
Oh, that's very good. How did you learn Dari?
You see, I have got few beautiful friends for the last over 20 years. One of the friend, Mr. Timur Salehi, with whom I'm staying here at his home, and he's a dear brother for the last over 15 years. And in Melbourne, Uncle Yunus, who just passed away, he took care of me so nicely, like my father. And I got Afghan friends all over the world. Few friends, very close friends in UK, like Rahmat Simab, Asif, and in Sydney, Hamid Umar. So many friends. I have a long list of Afghan friends.
Okay, that's wonderful. So maybe if you can tell me what kind of styles of music, and go back in history, what got you into music?
You see, I belong to a very well-known family of Indian classical music, known as Rampur Sehswan Gharana. So if I would say, I won't boast, the music is running in my blood for over 500 years.
Wow.
My forefathers used to be the court musicians of Mughal emperors and sultans, and my family is one of the most eminent family of Indian classical music. My forefathers contributed so much towards Indian classical music, and my father was a great classical vocalist, Ustad Ghulam Abass, from whom I have learned. And my grandfather, Ustad Ghulam Jafar Khan, Ustad Mushtaq Hussain Khan, was the very first recipient of Padma Bhushan Award after the independent India. And presently our Gharana has got many students all over India, and particularly in film industry also. So music is my tradition.
Okay.
But beside the tradition, I have learned formally from my father and from my uncle Ustad Ghulam Hussain Khan Sahab also.
Yes.
So that's how music came to me.
So it's mainly classical and ghazal.
Yeah. Our family is classical vocalist family, but my father believed so much in versatility. So beside pure classical, which is khayal and tarana, I sing Thumri, Dadra, and Ghazal, and even Geets, and of course Afghan. I compose also. I've been composing since very young age, and I got my original Farsi compositions, which I have sung all over the world.
Oh, okay, and we're gonna hear some of those.
Surely.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, as you said, you've got a lot of Afghan fans. So have you been to Afghanistan?
Yes. I'm so fortunate to be in Afghanistan in year 1991.
Okay, wow.
Those days, President was Najibullah Sahab, and the concert tour organized by Indian government jointly with Afghan government, and I was a part of the team led by my father.
Okay.
Actually, my father was the main artist, Ustad Ghulam Khan, and I accompanied my father, and vocals supported him, and but I sang solo also, ghazals and classical with my father. So, and it was a wonderful experience. I can't forget, and tell you there is an emotional attachment also with Afghanistan, because deep inside my roots, I mean, if I trace my roots, my forefather comes from Afghanistan only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which part of Afghanistan?
What I heard from Kandahar and Bamiyan. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So which provinces did you visit?
I visited Kabul and Mazar-e Sharif.
Oh, okay.
And within 10 days, we had 7 concerts.
That must have been exhausting, but obviously you enjoyed it.
Every concert was more than houseful. People even gate crushed.
Wow.
Those days I recorded few ghazals for Afghan television also. I hope they have preserved it or not. I'm not sure, but it was a most beautiful experience, one of the most beautiful experiences of my life, you know.
Yeah, do you want to go back one day?
Of course,
I
would. People are waiting for me. Since for the last 10 years, one of my Dari Ghazal, Farsi Ghazal is very well accepted by Afghan audience, which is very popular. Even artists in Afghanistan, they sing that Ghazal. And I want to go, but since, as you know, the situation is a bit, although I'm ready to go, but my family sometimes holds me back, you know.
But now the situation's okay. As
Inshallah.
You see, our media has expanded.
Inshallah,
the Afghan media.
Inshallah, and I've got a very sincere and serious plan to release a full album of my Farsi songs.
Okay.
Originally composed by me.
Okay, so then if you're going to compose them, where are you getting the poetry from? The lyrics?
Of course, I'm going to get poetry from the traditional poets like Hafiz, Maulana, and Sufi Ashqari, and few contemporary poets of present times. So, inshallah, this year, by the end of this year, I'll be ready with my CD.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what about your current songs? What's the latest one you've released? Or you're working on something at the moment?
Yeah, as far as my Urdu CDs are concerned, I just released 2 recent albums. One is Teri Aankhein, sung and composed by me. And another is Azmi Safar, which is written by my very close friend Ashok Jharia Shafaq Sahab, composed by me and sung by Hariharan Sahab, Jaspinder Narula, and Sejal Ghayal from America, and I sang. So both CDs are well accepted and are very well acknowledged by connoisseurs of music. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good. And what about your, what do you have to say for your viewers, like for your Afghan viewers? Do you have a message for them?
Well, first of all, my personal feeling is that I really love Afghanistan and their people. They are very beautiful, warm, Mehman Nawaz people. And I'm fortunate enough to have beautiful friends all over the world. And I wish all of you best of luck, and I pray to Allah that the situation in great country like Afghanistan should be calmed down. It's a great culture, very warm culture, and fortunately we share the same heritage in terms of culture and music. So I wish all of you very good luck, peaceful life to everyone, healthy life to everyone. And one request, please be attached to your roots, because Afghan music and Indian music is almost same. To listen to the good music, listen to the good artists, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much for your nice message. What about Afghan music? What do you have? Who's your favorite singer of current time?
So many. First of all, I'm a great fan of Ustad Arian, and then presently, but there are a few very good Afghan artists like Akhtar Shaukat, who's a very dear friend. Haider Salim Bhai, he's also a very dear friend.
Yes.
Ahmad Wali Sahab, I listened to him also. And when I was in Afghanistan, I met a dear friend. I have not met him after that. Sharif Ghazal, he's also a good, very good singer. So I wish them great success, and they are doing very well in terms of music and good music, serious definitely. Music. Because unfortunately, the present scenario in India as well as in Afghanistan, lot of pop culture is spreading all over the world. But we have to preserve our roots, and we have to preserve our music, which is classical music. Mm-hmm. And these are the artists who are doing seriously and sincerely very good work. And
yeah, as you said, currently music is changing, you know. What do you have to say about that? Because you know, it's turning, obviously most electronic music has come out. So what's your idea about that?
You see, I mean,
is that a good thing or bad thing?
Change is the nature of humankind, and that's how we follow the progress. And but I mean, presently electronic instruments are highly used in among the musicians. But I'm not against of that, because when people are young, they are energetic, they want to enjoy, they want to dance, they want to freak out. For youngsters it's good, but once you get mature, and once you go through ups and downs of the life, then when you break your heart in love, when you experience the world, when you come across the sorrows, and then your heart becomes nazuk, and then you start understanding the good poetry, good music, and so I'm very optimistic. Because when I was young, I could feel the same way. In same way, I was enjoying Bollywood music, but once when I crossed 25 and became in 30s, and then I started appreciating more into the classical and ghazal. And
yes, as you said, your media in India is very big, especially with Bollywood. Have you worked with any? I have composed music for Bollywood films. I composed for 3 Bollywood films, and then I composed for all the major artists like Sonu Nigam, Shan, Hariharan Bhai, and Shreya Ghoshal, Sunidhi Chauhan, all these artists. Even Pankaj Udhas Sahab have, Suresh Vatikar also have sung my compositions, and so Alhamdulillah, I had been working very actively few years back, but later on I detached myself a bit, because I'm a classical vocalist, and that's my first love, classical and ghazal. But beside that, Bollywood is also is always there in my heart, and good work has been done in Bollywood also. And whenever a work come from Bollywood side also, I do with full heart. Yes, you supported. That's great. So coming back to Afghanistan, what's your favorite Afghan food? Because you know it's so popular. Everyone loves Afghan food.
I tell you, I'm crazy about Afghan food.
I know.
Afghan chicken kebab, first of all. And then pulao. Kabuli. That's these two. I mean, my favorite, and Afghan naan also, and few very tasty dishes. And whenever I come to Melbourne, particularly, every time, twice or thrice, I go to Dandenong to eat kebabs. Dandenong is very popular with Afghan restaurants. That's good. Do you know how to cook any? Well, I can't cook any Afghan dish, but I can cook Indian biryani, Hyderabadi biryani, and korma, and shami kebabs, tandoori chicken. I can cook because I've been traveling. When I was only 20 years old, from that time I've been traveling, and sometime I used to live for 6 months out of my home, and then I used to cook myself. So I learned myself cooking all these things.
That's good. But Afghan food, everyone loves it. And what about the Dari language or any Afghan language? Can you say something for us? I'm sure you know something.
I sing in that, but unfortunately I'm a very slow learner in terms of language. So, but only few words I can speak.
Okay, let's hear something.
چطور هستی؟
خوب هستم، تشکر. شما چطور هستین؟
خوب است.
Oh, okay, that was very good. Well done, done. That was good. That's wonderful. So, what about your songs? If you sing in Dari, do you understand what you're singing?
Yeah, I whenever I sing, and whoever teaches me the pronunciation,
Yes.
like my brother Timur Salehi and Qasim Ahmed Sahab also here in Melbourne, in UK, my very dear friend Rahmat Seema Sahab, he's so fascinated and so much into love of music that he has created a special music room in London. And great artists have performed there, and I'm fortunate enough to perform there also. So I learned pronunciation, and I learned the essence of the poetry from them, so I can put feeling into the lyrics and
that's right.
That is very important, that whatever you sing, it should have the feelings, so you can actually touch the hearts of the audience.
The audience, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's wonderful. So I guess, what instruments do you play?
I play harmonium while singing ghazals, and that's the only instrument. But I can sometimes fool around with tabla also. And, but I never learned tabla. But harmonium is the instrument which I use while singing ghazals. And that's enough.
You've got your other band members.
That's my specialty, and I always tell people that if you want to do seriously, if you want to create your name, stick to one style.
Yes.
So I take interest in different instruments, but I never tried much because my own field required so much of hard work and so much of discipline that one life is not enough for music.
That's right, yeah. Correct.
As an artist, there's always a scope to go deeper and deeper, search, because you have to learn throughout your life.
Yeah, that's true. But what advice do you have for the young musicians, young singers?
Very importantly, for the young musicians, they should go and learn from the good ustads, sincere ustads, those who have contributed good towards music and classical music. Once you learn the classical music, you will be able to sing any kind of music, and particularly khayal gaiki, because khayal gaiki has so much of depth, and you should learn proper ragas, proper akar under good ustad. And of course there are many ustads worldwide, and I would also like to tell you that I have got my shagirds all over the world, and I take my online classes.
Okay.
I've got a few shagirds in Australia, also in America, in UK, all over the world. I have shagirds and few Afghans, like my dear shagird here in Melbourne, Naseem Narozi, and in Sydney, Tamim Qadri Bhai, and few Afghans are learning from me, and I take online classes.
Okay, so that's really good. So are we going to get a chance to hear some of your music tonight? Are you going to sing something for us?
Inshallah, zarur.
Okay, then we will let the viewers know. We'll be back in very soon with some live singing for you.
फिर एक बार अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आदाब। मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रगुजार हूँ मेरे अजीज़ दोस्त, मेरे बड़े भाई तिमूर सालेही साहब का। पिछले करीबन 15 साल से मेरे बहुत दोस्त कहिए, मेरे भाई कहिए, मेरे सरपरस्त कहिए। जब भी मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया आता हूँ तो ख़ास तौर पर मेलबर्न में, यही मेरा घर है, यही मेरा पता है। इन्होंने और उनकी पूरी फैमिली ने, हमीद भाई ने और तमाम बहनों ने और भाभी साहिबा ने जो मुझे मोहब्बत दी है, वो मेरे पास उसको लफ्ज़ों में बयान करने की मेरे पास लफ्ज़ नहीं है जिस तरह से मैं बयान कर सकूं। आज आप लोग ने खूबसूरत इंटरव्यू तय किया है, और इसी मौके पर इंटरव्यू के साथ साथ कुछ मैं अपनी ओरिजिनल गज़लें आपकी खिदमत में पेश कर रहा हूँ। बड़ी मुख्तसर सी ये इनफॉर्मल सी महफिल है, लेकिन मुझे बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है आप लोगों के साथ तबादले ख्याल करने में और अपना मौसीकी पेश करते में। मेरे साथ तबले पे बहुत ही टैलेंटेड सोहराब, इनका इनका नाम है, और सोहराब सकी बहुत होनहार और बहुत टैलेंटेड तबला नवाज हैं। मैं चाहता हूं कि इनके लिए आप जरा जोरदार तालियां एक बार बजा दें। शुक्रिया। तो मैं एक गजल से शुरू करता हूँ, उर्दू गजल से, और जैसे जैसे कुछ मूड बना तो कुछ एक दो फारसी चीजें भी पेश कर। इजाजत है? मेरे दिल के बेहद करीब है। शायर है हिंदुस्तान के बहुत ही टैलेंटेड नौजवान शायर मोहित इल्हाम साहब, और ये नज़्म बड़ी मकबूल हुई है, आपकी खिदमत में पेश कर रहा हूँ। ये आंखें तुम्हारी गजल कह रही है, ये आंखें तुम्हारी गजल कह रही है, ये आंखें तुम्हारी गजल कह रही है। बहुत खूबसूरत है जैसे कि जन्नत, बहुत खूबसूरत है जैसे कि जन्नत, न जिनका है कोई बदल कह रही है, ये आंखें तुम्हारी गजल कह रही है, ये आंखें तुम्हारी गजल कह रही है। देखा है जब से, देखा है जब से ये दिल खो रहा है, एहसास मुझको ये क्या हो रहा है। देखा है जब से ये दिल खो रहा है, एहसास मुझको ये क्या हो रहा है। ये मुश्किल है राहें ना
झुका कर यूं इकरार करना, तुम्हीं ने सिखाया मुझे प्यार करना। नजरें झुका कर यूं इकरार करना, तुमने सिखाया मुझे प्यार करना। के बदले ये मौसम या बदले ज़माना, के बदले ये मौसम या बदले ज़माना, मगर तू न जाना बदल कह रही है ये आँखें तुम्हारी, गज़ल कह रही है ये आँखें तुम्हारी, गज़ल कह रही है। बहुत खूबसूरत है जैसे एक जन्नत, ना जिनका है कोई बदल कह रही है ये आँखें तुम्हारी, गज़ल कह रही है, गज़ल कह रही है, गज़ल कह रही है। कैसी गलती शबाब कर बैठा, दिल मेरा इंतखाब कर बैठा, ये समझ कर के जिंदगी तुम हो, ये समझ कर के जिंदगी तुम हो, जिंदगानी खराब कर बैठा। तेरी सूरत निगाहों में तैरती रहे, तेरी सूरत निगाहों में तैरती रहे, इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं। तेरी सूरत निगाहों में तैरती रहे, इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं। तेरी सूरत निगाहों में तैरती रहे, इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं। कोई कितना तो आकर बता दे मुझे, कोई इतना तो आकर बता दे मुझे। जब तेरी याद आए तो मैं क्या करूं। तेरी सूरत निगाहों में गिरती रहे, इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं। हुस्न और इश्क दोनों में तफरीक है, क्या कहूँ मेरा दोनों पे ईमान है। हुस्न और इश्क दोनों में तफरीक है, करूं गर खुदा रूठ जाए तो सजदे करूं गर सनम रूठ जाए तो मैं क्या करूं गर खुदा रूठ जाए तो सजदे करूं गर सनम रूठ जाए तो मैं क्या करूं तेरी सूरत निगाहों मिलती रहे इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं बहुत खूबसूरत शेर है आखिरी मैंने मांगी थी ये मस्जिदों में दुआ मैंने मांगी थी ये मस्जिदों में दुआ मैं जिसे चाहता हूँ वो मुझको मिले मैंने मांगी थी ये मस्जिदों में दुआ गामादानी सानी दामादानी सानी दामा दामा गरि गामा पमा गरि गामा पमा गरि गामा गामा गरि सानी दानी रे नी रा गामा दा मदानी दानी सानी दा पा दामा दामा गामा पमा गामा गरि सा मैंने मांगी थी ये मस्जिदों में दुआ सानी दानी रे गरि सारे सानी दा मदानी सानी दा पमा दा पमा गामा दानी सा गामा दानी सा गामा दानी सानी सा मैंने मांगी थी ये मस्जिदों में दुआ मैं जिसे चाहता हूँ वो मुझको मिले मैं जिसे चाहता हूँ वो मुझको मिले जो मेरा फर्ज था मैंने पूरा किया जो मेरा फर्ज था मैंने पूरा किया अब खुदा ही न चाहे तो मैं क्या करूं जो मेरा फर्ज था मैंने पूरा किया अब खुदा ही न चाहे तो मैं क्या करूं तेरी सूरत निगाहों मिलती रहे इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं इश्क तेरा सताए तो मैं क्या करूं और ये भी मेरी अपनी कॉम्पोजिशन है मेरी ओरिजिनल कॉम्पोजिशन है बेगाना यकीन हरामो यकीन सहारो पैमाना यकीन पेशवान सूदागान मस्जिदो मैं खाना यकीन पेशवान बतिकरार अजहर कसे शनीदम
Okay, dear viewers, I really hope that you enjoyed our program today, and I'd like to firstly thank Mr. Timur Salehi for inviting us today, and also Ustad Ghulam Abass Khan for joining me on the program today.
Thank you so much, Sutara, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.